Well, hello there, dear visitors. Welcome back. Bo here, still valid. So, I want to tell you that the forthcoming is not medical advice. Always consult your physician for such. Okay, good. All right. So, this particular vlog is only about 6 to 8 minutes long, and I hope to give you some awesome information for you to ponder and even research more so if you want to go down the rabbit hole a little bit more. Many valid studies have been done and no doubt still are being done on the subject, color, energy, and healing effects. So light is energy, and when energy and matter come together, color is produced. Our cells need light to produce cellular energy. It's really important. All of life needs sunlight. There really is something to it when we say to the kids, go out and play, get some fresh air and sunshine. Really healthy. Or when we want to go out and go for a walk on a beautiful day, really healthy. Into nature, you know, the sounds, the sights, the senses. It's very stimulating and a beautiful thing to do. Nature has so much to give to us if we just listen. So, all right. So each color has its own frequency, wavelength, and energy. Do you know, as humans, we only see a small segment of light? So science says that every color of light produces some type of effect on the physical body. So ponder that, you know. So color as a healing tool has been around for centuries in countries such as Egypt, Greece, China, Tibet, India, and probably more. So now with more scientific studies, we're starting to see the healing opportunities that something as natural as color can provide. It's really exciting, I think. And it's pretty much considered complementary or alternative medicine, which is CAM. If you ever heard of CAM, that's what that is. And your Western medicine physicians usually don't practice that unless they're a functional doctor, and they do both, is what I understand. They consider Western medicine, and they also consider the complementary or alternative medicine. Some naturopathic doctors, of course, know about this, and herbalists, nutritionalists. So if you would want to look at that, that's an option when it comes to your health. I know that it is not a quick fix. You just don't usually take a pill and it works, not usually. Even with herbs or essences, etc. But that's something you can look into later. I do feel like the most illnesses of the body are from something that need to be addressed mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically. Can manifest in physical issues because of the other things. Could be childhood trauma, but that is something that you have to find out through the proper people who know about that. And I personally think it's very worth it going there if you can. So color is used in chakra balancing in 5-element theory to help in assessing a person's health status. Color is also used in stone therapy treatments, which I plan to get into more so in a future vlog. But let me tell you a little side story having to do with stones. I recently had some discomfort in either my stomach or my transverse colon. You know, there's the ascending colon that goes from the small intestine on your right-hand side up, and then it curves around to meet the descending colon, And when it goes up and goes across, ascending colon up, when it goes across, that part of the colon is called transverse colon. And the ascending colon goes down, meets the sigmoid, and there you go. My aches were around the stomach or transverse colon. And I had this going on for days. So being the metaphysical person that I am, I decided to place 2 kyanite, here's a kyanite stone. They're mined in Brazil. I placed 2 of these stones where the ache was located for about 5 to 10 minutes. And I was on a massage table, supine or face up. And within that amount of time, 5 or 10 minutes, the discomfort went away. And now I had this ache for days. So this was like an aha moment for me with my communication with my kyanite, which was wonderful. Kyanite, if you want to look that stone up or get one. You can get it on the internet if you'd like. They have jewelry, kyanite jewelry also, which is nice, makes a nice little pendant. When I removed the stones, they were very, very, very warm. And it's said that kyanite can pull up our body's light energy for healing. So this stone has many other attributes as well, but for me, I'm happy to say that particular attribute worked quite well. And the color of kyanite can be blue, white, pink, green, yellow, gray, and black. So that was my experience with that. You know, I'm a board certified, nationally board certified massage therapist and body worker. I'm also certified crystal healer. So of course I'm very open to these possibilities with alternative medicine, and it's exciting for me because well, at some future time I just might cover more on the science of stones and their beautiful healing colors and energies. I'm not a scientific person, meaning I keep it light, and I actually think energy is behind everything. And even though we can't see it, it does exist. Like love or any emotion, we feel it. We don't have to see it to believe it. You know, intuition, spidey senses, it's there, it's real. When I was much younger and was told that energy never goes away, it just transforms, the bells went off in my little energetic head. And at that time, I was questioning religion, even though I always felt connected to the universe. Always felt connected. When I was very little, felt a connection. And my parents weren't the type to make me believe a certain way, which I always thank them for. They gave me information on religion or religions, and I could think about it and do my own research and go my own path. And I've always thought that was a real good way to raise kids. But that's me. I'm not telling you to do it. No, we are all on our own journey. And if it works for you, then wonderful. So then I found out a little about quantum theory, and things started to make sense. And because if you reduce all matter down to its energy, everything blends together as one. I mean, we're one, right? If that's what happens, it really puts more bells ringing in my old little head. So I read something else that suggested that life is the culmination of everybody in the world, a culmination of collective thought. So maybe if we believe it, we can see it. So where forces go, focus goes, energy flows. And that means manifestation. Pray for peace. It's a beautiful thing if only we listen. We get so caught up in our days, you know. So, yeah. So back to color. More and more fabulous research is being done on the healing effects of color on the eyes. This is huge for me. It's important to note that the kind of light energy is key so as not to damage your eyes. And when specific wavelengths of light are isolated and applied to the body, it's been shown through various clinical studies to not only help the eyes, but it can also promote tissue repair, reduce inflammation, treat skin conditions such as eczema, acne, and more. And by the way, light therapy is also called photobiomodulation therapy. Photobiomodulation therapy. Photobiomodulation therapy. That's one word, photobiomodulation. Put it on Google. You might, be able to read some research yourself. Red and NIR, or near infrared wavelengths, that's what NIR stands for, appear to be the most beneficial for the eyes according to the studies. And this helps in the recovery of neurological degeneration. It increases blood flow to the eyes, helps in treating retinal damage and degeneration by decreasing inflammation, reducing age-related vision decline by the stimulation of ATP, which is adenosine triphosphate, which is the production, which is that source of cellular energy we talked about in the beginning of, with the value of sunshine to our beautiful cells, giving cellular energy to our beautiful bodies. So studies are showing light therapy helps our skin conditions, and with red light therapy studies, it indicates an effective treatment for diabetic retinopathy and age-related macular degeneration. It's such good news. Keep up the studies. I have a relative who has T1D, which is type 1 diabetes, and we're, concerned. This person is doing fine, so far so good. But if anything happens, it's nice to know that there could be alternate things that can help keep things at bay so you can retain your quality of life with your beautiful eyes. So that is about it. So thank you for visiting. And if you enjoyed this vlog, please give me a thumbs up, bing, and or subscribe. That would be wonderful. And if you like, I welcome all comments too. And don't miss a beautiful Valentine's Day love poem. It's just absolutely fabulous in February. But I'm going to be vlogging before then. And I might do a vlog about Valentine's Day itself, and then have another little vlog with a recitation of the poem. So I hope you have a wonderful day, night, morning, and afternoon, and I wish you well, and stay safe, and spread the love. Thank you. See you soon.